So permanent total disability. You are injured at work, you're not better yet, you're starting to think, can I ever even go back to work? Maybe I'm permanently totally disabled. Oftentimes in my videos, I talk about the difference between permanent partial disability and permanent total disability. Permanent total disability, 100% disabled. It's fairly rare in workers' compensation. There's a couple of ways to get to it. One is through the statute. The Labor Code has some presumptions that are set forth that say that if this happens to you, it's presumed you're going to be completely disabled, 100% disabled. But the problem is they're horrible injuries. It's a complete loss of both eyes, or your complete loss of vision in both eyes. So a horrible injury. Complete loss of both hands. So if you had both hands amputated in a work injury, that would be 100% disabled. An injury that results in practically permanent total paralysis is complete disability. Another one, what do we have? Well, by the fact, I'll get there in just a minute. But the last one, now it escapes me. Oh yeah, brain injury. So if you have a brain injury that results in mental incapacity, that is permanent disability. So of course, those descriptions are fairly rare. Most people get hurt. You sprain your back, you tear a meniscus in your knee, you develop carpal tunnel. These are things that you recover from. If you completely lose your vision in both eyes, you're not going to recover from that. Those would establish complete disability, 100% disability. It entitles the injured worker to temporary disability for life. Is there any other way to get permanent total disability, you say? There is, and that would be based on the fact. Like, Lord have mercy, that doesn't narrow it down based on the facts. It would be based on medical reporting, what the QME finds. It would be based on maybe vocational experts finding an ability to return to work. But basically the bottom line is the doctors, vocational experts have to find that you've basically lost any ability to compete in the open labor market. So conceivably there might be one special job. So you ask, if I'm completely 100% permanently disabled, could I ever work again? Conceivably, yes. It would be a very specific, very narrow description, probably short term, very unique circumstances that would allow you to do one very particular job. Conceivably, you could work again. But basically, 100% means either through the presumption in the Labor Code of a horrible injury, brain injury with mental incapacity, virtually total paralysis, loss of vision in both eyes, loss of both hands, or the doctors basically say you've lost the ability to compete in the open labor market. One of those has to happen for permanent total disability. Anything short of those is basically going to be permanent partial disability. And then you fall on the scale from 1 to 99%. Everything has a dollar value assigned to it. It gets paid out over a certain number of weeks, and there may be a life pension if it's over 70%. But that's permanent total disability. Fairly rare in workers' compensation, thankfully, because it generally only follows a fairly significant injury. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button down below and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos.